Amulius was the legendary king of Alba Longa, whose actions set in motion the events that would eventually lead to the founding of Rome. According to Roman tradition, he was the younger brother of King Numitor, the rightful ruler of Alba Longa, a city believed to have been established by the descendants of the Trojan hero Aeneas. Although Numitor held the legal claim to the throne, Amulius was consumed by ambition and desired absolute control over the kingdom. He organized a coup, overthrew his brother, and declared himself king. To strengthen his position, he confiscated Numitor's wealth and royal authority, ensuring that no immediate challenge could threaten his newly acquired power. Even after taking the throne, Amulius remained deeply suspicious of Numitor's family. He understood that as long as Numitor's descendants remained alive, they could one day reclaim the kingdom. Determined to eliminate every possible rival, he ordered the execution of Numitor's sons. His attention then turned to Numitor's daughter, Rhea Silvia. Rather than killing her, Amulius forced her to become a Vestal Virgin, a priestess dedicated to the goddess Vesta. Vestal Virgins were sworn to lifelong chastity during their years of service, making it impossible for Rhea Silvia to produce legitimate heirs. Amulius believed this decision would permanently end Numitor's bloodline and secure his rule for generations. Roman legend tells a different story. Rhea Silvia later gave birth to twin sons, Romulus and Remus. She claimed that Mars, the Roman god of war, was the father of the children, making the twins descendants of both a royal family and a divine being. Whether Amulius believed this claim or not, he immediately recognized the danger they represented. The existence of the twins threatened everything he had fought to achieve. Instead of allowing them to live, he ordered his servants to place the infants in a basket and abandon them in the Tiber River, expecting the current to carry them to their deaths. Fate, however, intervened. The river had overflowed, leaving the basket safely stranded near the riverbank rather than sweeping it away. According to the famous legend, a she-wolf discovered the crying infants and nursed them until they were found by the shepherd Faustulus. Together with his wife, Larentia, Faustulus raised Romulus and Remus as his own sons. Growing up in the countryside, the brothers became known for their courage, leadership, and physical strength. Although they lived simple lives as shepherds, they naturally attracted loyal companions and developed the qualities of future leaders. As young men, Romulus and Remus eventually uncovered the truth about their birth and learned of Amulius's crimes against their family. Determined to restore justice, they gathered supporters from the surrounding countryside and returned to Alba Longa. A rebellion soon broke out against the usurper king. During the conflict, Amulius was defeated and killed, bringing an end to his unlawful reign. Numitor was restored to the throne, reclaiming the position that had been taken from him many years earlier. Rather than remaining in Alba Longa, however, the twins chose to establish a new city near the place where they had miraculously survived as infants. Amulius's story is relatively short, yet it plays a vital role in Roman mythology because it creates the circumstances that lead directly to the birth and rise of Rome. His determination to hold on to power caused him to commit acts of cruelty against his own family, but every attempt to prevent the future only helped fulfill it. By trying to destroy the heirs of Numitor, he unintentionally ensured that Romulus and Remus would survive, return, and overthrow him. This idea, that fate cannot be escaped no matter how carefully people try to avoid it, is one of the central themes of Roman legend. For later Roman writers, Amulius became a symbol of tyranny, fear, and the abuse of political power. He ruled through violence, suspicion, and oppression instead of justice and legitimate authority. His downfall demonstrated that power gained through betrayal could not last forever. In contrast, the restoration of Numitor and the rise of Romulus marked the beginning of a new era that eventually led to the legendary founding of Rome. Although Amulius is remembered as the villain of the story, his actions are essential to the Roman foundation myth, making him one of the most important figures in the legendary history that precedes the creation of one of the greatest civilizations of the ancient world.